Hi everybody, Jason here from West Coast Gardens. It's early spring and it's time to get in the garden. We're going to show you some simple tips on how to spruce it up. To be really effective in the garden, you definitely want to make sure you have the right tools to do the job. What I like to use is an edger, a shovel, a cultivator, and my favorite, a Dutch hoe. Using this garden edging tool, we're going to create a distinct edge between the grass and the garden. The next step is we're going to use this traditional Dutch hoe to get down under and cut below the soil surface. So the next step is we're going to use our Dutch hoe and clean off the top of the garden. Using this tool, we can get underneath the surface of the soil and shear off any roots of any weeds that are existing. So for this garden, we're going to take out 2 of these nandinas and we're going to add in a beautiful hydrangea. Using my shovel, I'm just going to cut all the way around the root system. You want to keep as much of the roots on the plant as possible. So I like to cut around the edge of the plant, however wide the plant is. Cutting down about 8 to 10 inches. Now that we've removed our nandina plants, we're going to add in this proven winter hydrangea called Little Lime. And I chose this because it fits the size of the garden, plus you get hydrangea flowers throughout the season starting in late spring, summer, and into the fall. When planting shrubs in the garden, such as this hydrangea, you want to create the hole in your garden to be wider than the pot and as deep. I like to trace with my finger in the garden where I'm going to cut my hole. Now that we've made our hole, the next step is to take the pot off the root ball. Grasping the stem, I'm going to release the pot, pulling the plant out and placing in the hole. Then backfill. Nicely tuck in the plant's roots with the soil around. And then add a good organic topsoil. I always like to top dress with a very rich organic topsoil. That way your plants get fed and it's going to make the garden look great too. Now using a rake, spread out the soil so you have about 2 inches deep of your organic topsoil on top of your existing soil. We've planted our hydrangea, we've added on our organic topsoil. The next, we're going to add in geraniums, drought-tolerant plants to fill in the gaps on this raised garden bed. Using a trowel, set your trowel into the soil, creating a hole the size of this plant's pot. Take the plant, set it in, add in the soil around it, and you're done. We're going to add in a little bit of bacopa, which has beautiful white flowers, but it spreads and creates a lot more show. As you can see, this grass needs a little bit of help. We've got this easy seed. We're going to scatter this right directly on top of the soil. It includes seed and fertilizer so it can grow. Now to complete this garden project, we're going to take this pot for the front doorway and we're going to add it with seasonal color. Well, that wraps up this project. A couple hours of your time and you could put together a project like this. Remember, we got the tools, we've got good quality soil, we talked about how to plant a shrub properly, and container gardening. Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel for more tips like this.